Welcome back to Regal's Radio Hour, where I talk about whatever I want for that amount of time. Today I'm going to have a casual chat with you guys whilst I draw Erik and Christine. I have a very exciting, important project that I'm working on for June, and for those of you that have been begging for a LaRue Faithful project for a while, a LaRue Faithful focused project, you are going to be so pleased. It's very, very top secret right now, but when it comes out, I am hoping that you will be absolutely thrilled. I'm very excited, and I've still got a lot of work to do on it, but I'm buzzing, basically. I am buzzing. Exciting stuff. But yeah, it's very, very secret, but if you do see anything in your notifications in the near future that just says question mark, yeah, click on it. It's the secret, exciting project. I went to MCN Comic Con in London very, very recently. At first I really wasn't having a great time. It was my first time ever going there, and I also arrived late, but I didn't realise there's no signal in the convention hall, so I basically had no way of contacting my friends, and I was too late to go to the original meeting spot, so I just sort of kind of walked around really sad, and I was like, it was literally like that hamster meme. I was like, oh no, I'm never going to see my friends, I can't find them in all these people. So I went down the artist alley and I got some really pretty art to cheer myself up. And one of the sellers was like chatting to me, and I was like, I can't find my friends. And she was like, oh, I hope you find your friends. It was really sweet, but I was just really sad. I didn't tell my friends about this, but I was just like, oh, I can't, how am I going to find them in all these people? There's so many people. And then eventually I noticed my friend wearing the bunny cosplay. For those of you that know Love and Deep Space, she was wearing Bunny Xavier cosplay, and I finally found her. But I was like, oh my god, I was so convinced that I was just not ever going to come across them in the sweaty hall of people and nonsense, but I finally did it, and then we had a really nice time, and that was really good. But yeah, definitely would recommend arriving at the right time when you go to meet somebody at a convention. Just a plan. We now have 5 members in the Crown Club Monarchs. 5 members. I'm so thrilled and happy. I was honestly so scared that nobody was going to sign up at all. And I was just going to be like, hey, join this thing. And then there'd just be crickets. But 5 of you have actually signed up, and I couldn't be more grateful. So thank you so much for that. The latest video that I put out is a Jane Eyre ASMR audio drama, and it features the voice that I hired for Count Deshani. I'll put his name up here, but he is a fantastic voice actor. And he played Mr. Rochester. I think I'm pretty damn good at casting, if I do say so myself. And he definitely makes a really great Rochester. Because like when I heard him play Count Philippe, I was like, oh boy, I gotta get this guy again to be in some kind of project. So yours truly is playing Jane. So yeah, if you are interested in Jane Eyre at all, if you do like any kind of gothic ASMR, I would recommend taking a look if you can, and I'd really appreciate it. More to come. But I am definitely open to hearing suggestions, hearing what you think, what you'd like to see, if you're a member or if you are considering signing up. I welcome any criticism and any feedback. If you're following me on Instagram, you would have seen me talk about this, but when I was recording my voice acting for the Jane Eyre drama, I had to redo it so many times because essentially I took the 2 scenes where, you know, Rochester falls off his horse and he meets Jane for the first time, and then they have that rather steamy, flirty conversation in his living room. But when I did the bit where Rochester falls off his horse, my voice acting, I just did not sound concerned enough. Which in a way was really funny, because I think it's just because it's been so hot here in the UK and I was trying to record. But, you know, my actor doing his Rochester performance was splendid, and then me trying to voice record in the heat going, oh no, can I do anything to help? I just did not sound concerned enough. I was like, oh no, I better help you. Like while the sweat is running down my forehead while I'm trying to record. So yeah, I did redo that and it does sound a lot better now. I'm going to be recording Tomodachi Life 2 on the channel for you guys once I learn how to figure out how to use a capture card. But I've also been keeping an eye out for new games that I can play on the channel. And I've come across this incredibly designed looking visual novel thing called The Last Winter Night. And yeah, I know it's gonna be June, it's summer now, why am I wanting to play a game in about the cold, blah blah blah. But it is so gothic and so gorgeous. I think it would be right up your guys' street. So I have been thinking of doing a playthrough of it in the future, but let me know if that interests you as well. It's basically, from what I can gather from the plot, there's this like guy that died and he was a knight, and his like ghost has come back and is now haunting his own suit of armor, and it's like him trying to rediscover how he died and like looking at his past memories, and there's a beautiful princess and like probably murder, and I think it would be really your guys' vibe. And it's gothic, I love gothic, we love gothic, everybody loves gothic here. I think it would be perfect for us. But yes, let me know what you think of these pictures here. I think it would be perfect for the channel. What other stuff can I tell you? Oh yeah, I am currently studying Japanese. I'm going to an evening class and learning Japanese. And man is it difficult. Man is it difficult. Because I'm who I am, and that is a very intense perfectionist, I have been perhaps known to get a bit frustrated when I don't master something straight away, which is a bit mental, I know, because Japanese is completely different to English. My mother tongue is English, and I'm just like, why aren't I mastering this language that has 3 separate alphabets, 3 separate ways of like writing? Why aren't I mastering this straight away? It's hard, it's really hard, and I do need to be cutting myself a bit of slack. But yeah, I want to be one of those creatives that master things really fast, and then when I don't, I get a bit annoyed, which is very silly, honestly, very silly. I'd also like to make some videos, like more videos in the future that are sleep aid kind of things, like maybe me reading like actual stories for you guys. I have had some requests for kind of more audiobook style stuff, which I'm very flattered by, thank you so much. But I have thought about doing that a few times, because lots of people have said to me in the past, oh, you could read audiobooks and you could help people, you know, relax and fall asleep. Way back on the channel, I made 2 ASMR videos like this. There's the Sleeping Beauty one and the Snow White one. And one comment that I always think about that really touches my heart a bit, there was somebody that wrote on one of the videos that they were really sick, and the video really was the only thing that made them feel better that day. And I was like, oh my god, that is so lovely. I would love to create a positive difference like that again, like maybe helping people with insomnia with like some kind of relaxing ASMR, like me reading a fairy story or something. I would really like to do that, so I'd like to make more projects like that in the future. We're almost out of time, but I would love to hear what you guys think of this drawing. And before you ask, like, wait, what happened to the hands? Why didn't you finish the hands? It's because I hate drawing hands and they suck, and that's why I didn't finish them. To know what you guys think of the particular pose I chose for Christine and Erik, I kind of see them like this anyway. Like, I think that this just kind of makes sense for their dynamic, And here's the thing, it's not as if he's entirely like dominant in this position. She kind of has a little bit of like of her own power and dominance in her pose as well. It's interesting. I like when I saw this reference image, I was like, this is them, and they match their own freak. And before you're like, this isn't the Ruru accurate, I don't care. This is more musical based, Parad 2004, whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will speak to you very soon. I'm so busy at the minute. I've got projects coming out of my ears. I'm just hoping I can finish them all and that they will actually see the light of day instead of staying in my draft folder. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.